what happens during a sexual assault investigation in South Carolina? It's just like any other investigation. The police are going to talk to the person making the allegation. They're going to talk to any other witnesses or people that were involved or around it that might have seen something. Now, also, chances are that when the alleged victim has reported that they've been sexually assaulted, then they're going to go through a protocol where they're going to go to the hospital, and the hospitals have a set format where they do this. And then they're examined. They get the pelvic exam. They take the clothes. They're looking for DNA. They're looking for hair fibers. They're looking for bruising. They're looking for evidence of a sexual battery. The person is then given tests for sexually transmitted diseases. They're given certain medications where they won't be able to get pregnant and that sort of thing. Now, with the abortion laws, that could affect that. But as far as I know, those medications are still administered because it's a rape and the person, it just happened. So then at that point, they're going to look at that. And so the police are going to do a normal investigation, but usually you're going to have that, and it's called the rape kit. They're going to have that kit, and that has that evidence so that if the person's DNA matches, it could be blood, it could be semen, it could be anything like that. They're going to have that physical evidence that they're going to be analyzing. And so in that situation, that's what's happening in the case. And in a lot of those kind of situations, the arrest is delayed until some of that work is done. And so the investigation might last a few days. It might last a few weeks. If a child is involved, it may last several months. But that's what's happening in that investigation.